Lemonshires, so today I'm going to let you a little bit more into my life away from YouTube. This was initially inspired by a video on Elmify's channel wherein she posted a recent recital performance of hers. And I figured the best way to do it justice is to adopt a little bit of her cadence of speech and provide somewhat of a performance narrative of my own. So many of you know that I'm a music education major at the Indiana University Jacobs School of Music, and if you read the blog post that I linked in my last video, you know that recently I gave my senior recital. The requirements of the recital are that it be between 40 and 50 minutes and that it be performed during your senior year as a sort of culmination of your performance learning throughout the course of your degree. Now, I gave mine just before Thanksgiving break, which was pretty good timing because it gave me the chance to put my instrument down for a week or so after I gave my recital, but it was also one of the main reasons why I was not able to post many videos during the month of November. I have uploaded the entire recital to YouTube, and the link to the playlist will be included at the end of the video and in the description, but unfortunately I cannot include much of the recital at all in this video as it is technically copyrighted, except for two small selections that sound like this. And like this. And yes, there was a squeak in that last one, but I think it gives a nice microcosm of the recital as a whole, being that there were some technical issues, but for the most part it was really musical. And that was the gist of the feedback that I got on the recital, being that the musicianship was quite good and it was the clarinet playing that needed work. And I wouldn't really consider that an insult because my goal throughout the degree has always been to be a better musician, and I've never really seen myself able to perform as a career, though it is quite fun. There are some really good things about performing when you have a really good accompanist and you're willing to throw away your own inhibitions about performing, and when you're willing to commit yourself to the music and really see it as more than just a bunch of muscular instructions written out on a page. There's something really magical that happens where you kind of disappear into your own little world, where language doesn't really suffice in describing how it feels, and language doesn't really seem to matter either. And the audience itself doesn't really seem to matter anymore because you're focusing on more important things. But the strange thing is that when this happens, the audience goes with you to this other world, and you end up having this really magical moment that's a combination of the most intimate moment in your life, but also the most universal. And there's really not much that I've experienced that can measure up to that feeling. And of course, this is why I think that performance should always be one of the most important aspects of music, and I think that it's lost a lot in this age of recording when people can kind of just put music on themselves and separate themselves from the world as a whole. It's a great community building activity to go to this kind of musical performance and share in it. In any case, on a similar topic, I've had friends and classmates make it into the finals for the YouTube Symphony Orchestra, and I would love it if you could vote for them. So please make sure to vote for Michelle Goddard on E-flat clarinet, Irene Chen on B-flat clarinet, Benjamin Mitchell on bass clarinet, and Carolyn Gilbert on viola. And also don't forget that my recital is here and in the description, and I think I've asked enough of you, so I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hey Steve, so you said if I sent in an outro, then I could talk about whatever I wanted for 10 seconds. Do you know how much pressure that is? There is so much that I could talk about for 10 seconds. And I would say subscribe to Steve, but if you're watching this, you probably already are, so stay subscribed to Steve, because he's awesome.